Let's listen.
Writing effective business emails.
Welcome, everyone, to today's episode of Business Communication Insights. I'm your host, Rachel Moore, and joining me today is Alex Carter, a corporate communication expert with over 15 years of experience helping global companies improve their email communication. Alex, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Rachel. It's a pleasure to be here.
Alex, we all know email is one of the most common tools in the workplace, but many people still struggle with writing effective business emails. Where should someone start?
That's a great question. I always say that effective business emails start with clarity. Before you even type, "Dear," take a moment to ask yourself, what's the purpose of this email? You need to be clear about your main message, whether it's requesting information, confirming a meeting, giving an update, or making an apology.
That makes sense. What about the tone of the email?
Tone is absolutely key, especially because with written communication, we don't have facial expressions or voice tone to help convey meaning. A polite and respectful tone helps avoid misunderstandings and builds trust. Even if you're sending a quick message, it's worth including a brief greeting, using words like please and thank you, and finishing with a professional closing. That little extra effort really shapes how people perceive you.
Are there any tips on structure?
Absolutely. A good business email usually follows a simple, logical structure. First, the greeting like "Dear Alex" or "Hi Alex." The opening line or something polite like "I hope you're well" or "Thank you for your message." The body or your main message. Keep it concise and easy to read. The closing line or a polite ending like "I look forward to hearing from you." And lastly, the sign-off such as "best regards" or "kind regards." This clear structure makes it easier for the reader to follow your message.
What common mistakes should people avoid?
That's a really important point, Rachel. Let me explain a few of the biggest mistakes I see. First, writing long, complicated emails. People often include too much background or unnecessary details, which can overwhelm the reader. Instead of writing paragraphs that go on forever, aim for short, clear paragraphs and use bullet points when listing items. For example, if you're providing project updates, break them into bullet points so your reader can scan them easily. Second, forgetting to check spelling and grammar. Mistakes like "your" instead of "your" or "there" instead of "their" can look unprofessional and may even change the meaning of your message. I recommend always proofreading your emails or using tools like spell checkers. For important emails, I advise reading them out loud. That helps you catch awkward phrasing or errors you might miss on the screen. Third, using informal language in formal situations. Sometimes people forget their audience. They might write "hey" or "cheers" in an email to a client, which can feel too casual or even disrespectful depending on the company culture. It's important to match your tone to the situation. You can be warm and friendly, but still professional. Fourth, leaving out a clear subject line. The subject line is like a headline. Without it, the reader may ignore or even delete your email. A clear subject like "Project Update, Q2 Marketing Plan" helps the reader know exactly why you're writing. And fifth, sending an email without proofreading. Sometimes we're in such a hurry that we hit "send" without reviewing what we wrote. But this increases the risk of sending the email to the wrong person, attaching the wrong file, or leaving out important details. Take just 30 seconds to review. It can save you embarrassment or extra work later.
That's excellent advice. Do you have any final takeaways for our listeners?
Yes, remember that every email reflects your professionalism. Whether you're emailing a client, a manager, or a teammate, aim to be clear, polite, and respectful. And always think about your audience. What's appropriate for a coworker might not be appropriate for a senior executive or an external partner.
Wonderful insights, Alex. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Rachel. It's been a pleasure talking with you.